in the sky, danced in the lights of the office buildings, then melted as they hit the pavement. At Saks Fifth Avenue, the window displays were lush and glittering, tinseled toy trains, sugary frost dusted on the glass, and the crowd had gathered at the main entrance, drawn by a group of carolers dressed for a Dickens Christmas in long mufflers, top hats, and bonnets. Here then, for as long as it lasted, was a romantic New York, New York in a song on the radio. Christian Ferrar, a Spanish emigre who lived in Paris, took a moment to enjoy the spectacle, then hurried across the avenue as the traffic light turned red and began to work his way through the crowd. In the buckled briefcase carried under his arm, he had that morning's New York Times. The international news was as usual. Marches, riots, assassinations, street brawls, arson. Political warfare was tearing Europe apart. Real war was coming. This was merely the overture. In Spain, political warfare had flared into civil war, and, the Times reported, the Army of the Republic had attacked General Franco's fascist forces at the Aragonese town of Teruel. And you only had to turn the page, there was more. Hitler's Nazi Germany had issued new restrictions on the Jews, while here was a photograph of Benito Mussolini, shown by his personal rail car as he gave the stiff-armed fascist salute, and there a photograph of Marshal Stalin reviewing a parade of tank cars. Christian Ferrar would force himself to read it, would ask himself, is there anything to be done? Is it hopeless? So it seemed. Elsewhere in the newspaper, the Democratic opposition to the dictators tried not to show fear, but it was in their every word, the nervous dithering of the losing side. As Franco and his generals attacked the elected republic, the others joined in, troops and warplanes provided by Germany and Italy, and with every victory they boasted and bragged and strutted, it's our turn, get out of our way, or else. He'd had a long, long day. A lawyer with the Couder Frere law firm in Paris, he'd spent hours at the Couder home office at 2 Rector Street. There had been files to read, meetings to attend, and confidential discussions with the partners as they worked on matters that involved both the Paris and the New York offices, whose wealthy clientele had worldwide business interests and sometimes eccentric lives. Couder had, early in the century, famously untangled the Byzantine affairs of the son of Jacques Le Baudie. Le Baudie pair had earned millions of dollars, becoming known as the Sugar King of France, but the son was another story. On receipt of his father's fortune, he'd gone thoroughly mad and led a private army to North Africa, and there proclaimed himself Emperor of the Sahara. In time, the French Foreign Legion had sent the emperor packing, and he wound up living on Long Island, where his wife shot and killed him.